This is our buggy that we've been driving around on for the past 3 days. We have to give it back this afternoon, so we're going for one last hoon around the island. And Kelsey is driving, but she's forgotten that it's plugged in at the back and you need to unplug it.
I didn't forget that.
It's my job. Ready to take off. It's the driver. Wiping her face. Boy, hello.
That's how you get the
And away we go.
Definitely unplugged, right?
Yeah.
Very wet out there.
It must have rained overnight. There's water flying off the back.
Oh, and the front.
And the front, apparently.
What is happening?
This thing up here, like, speed limits you where you go. So if you turn into a street where there's a school, it'll slow you down to 16 kilometers an hour and beep at you. But otherwise you can pretty much go as fast as you want around the rest of the island. I would say it's about limited to about 25 kilometers an hour, maybe.
I think even less.
Even less, maybe. That's the massage place in there. Kelsey wanted a massage really bad, but they were booked out. She's on the waiting list, but it's...
That's a tip. You got to
That's
book
a tip.
and way in advance. Ring them before you get there.
Hot tip. Some carts up ahead.
Very nice weather.
Not the best weather today.
Maybe in the afternoon.
Oh, there was the beep. So now we're turning into a street where there's lots of pedestrians and cafes and stuff. Slow us down there, yeah, it says there. Slow down to 16 kilometers an hour. It's a seafood restaurant. And then we're coming up to the pizza restaurant, which we got takeaway pizza from last night, which is pretty good, just in there. Would recommend. It's pretty good. And then ahead of us is Romano's Italian, and that's where we had dinner the first night we were here. And it was amazing, but kind of expensive. And you just go in there. Yeah, we're just cruising around looking for somewhere where we can get a coffee this morning and chill out for a few hours, because we're hoping this weather gets better so we can go and do some water sports at the beach.
It did do this yesterday, and then in the afternoon it was brilliant.
Yeah.
Not a cloud. So also bring a jumper.
Yeah, bring a jumper. Here's more shops, but a lot of it's shut because of COVID. Here's the pharmacy. Oh, they're open and it's Saturday. I've been trying to convince Kelsey that she should manage that shop and we should move here as the bakery. Here's the police.
I've seen it.
Patrol.
Actual.
Yeah. Patrolling people hooning on their buggies. There's the dinghy hire. We did that yesterday where we hired the boat. Put some footage up of that. There's another tavern, but I haven't seen anyone go in there or... Yeah, I think it's open, but maybe it's just the island's dead because, as I said earlier, it's the middle of COVID pandemic, so they're just trying to get people here because it's so empty, and only Queenslanders can come because all the interstate borders are closed and no one can come to Queensland, so they're struggling to get tourists here. Yeah, this is our room, which looks a lot nicer when it's made up.
Can you not do it while there's crap everywhere?
No, I'm doing it now.
No.
And this is the view from the balcony. This is the little dinghy we hired. So you hire these from Dinghy Hire on Hamilton Island, and then they suggest that you drive them over to this beach, which is secluded, but they suggest it to every other person that hires the dinghy, so we're here with a few others. But otherwise, it's just us, which is pretty cool. Give the viewers a wave, Kels. Peace out. Here we are on a beautiful beach on what island? Is this Payment Island, I think? Behind me is the Whitsunday Islands. We've just hired a boat to come over to this island for the day, and the weather's not ideal, but it's alright, a bit of water won't hurt us. Kels, what do you rate it? The island.
On a sunny day or
Today.
today? 7?
A 7 out of 10.
On a sunny day,
Trying
probably
to sell it to people. A
10
10 out of 10 on a sunny day, yeah. The weather's a bit average today. But yeah, it's pretty beautiful. I'll take some shots. Up the top of One Tree Hill, which is, well, you guessed it, the hill on Hamilton Island. That's the cafe just there that we had cocktails at last night. It's up here at about 4 p.m. because from 4 till 7 they have specials on cocktails. It's about $12. It's still expensive, but yeah, everyone comes up here and then you sit up here and watch the sunset over there. And that's Plum Pudding Island, that one just there. We rode around there on the dinghy yesterday and went over to that island, and around the corner there is called Beautiful Beach. So that's where we went on the dinghy yesterday. And yeah, pretty cool. This weather's awful though, so now Kelsey is not getting out of the buggy because she doesn't want to be subjected to the wind. So she's just staying in the buggy, protected from the wind apparently. The other end of that hill now, and we've pulled up because this is a pretty good view. And so where we're staying is that big building there. Our room's level 15, so almost all the way to the top, and just to the next to the lifts there. They're the lifts in the middle that go up and down, so we're about there. And we plan to later be kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, and on the catamarans, sailing all around this area. That's what we're doing this afternoon. And then a bit of relaxing and a few more cocktails. So what can you see? The bay. You should get out and show the viewers.
You're the one with the camera.
Where? Where? Over there. Right, there's the bay.